Well, guys, it's finally here. If you saw the news earlier yesterday, you will know that Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls has a release date. It's going to be August 6, 2026. We are so back. And they're starting to reveal more characters for Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls. And we got the reveal trailer yesterday for the Unbreakable X-Men. So, this is the poster we got. Pretty sick. Shows off the 3 new characters that got revealed as part of the X-Men roster alongside Storm. We have Magik up there, Wolverine, and of course Danger, which a lot of people looked at and was like, who? Now I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh my god, like the second I saw her pop up on the screen, I'm like, oh my god, it's Danger! No, I was not like that. No, I had to see the name at first to be like, oh my god, it's Danger? Why does she look like that? Because I can pull up a picture for you right now. She looks incredibly different. Well, you can see all the Marvel Tokon images because that is definitely her most popular appearance now. But this is Danger. That and this look shockingly different. And that is an understatement. That is a huge understatement. Still cool to see her in this game, though. It's really nice knowing that we're going to be getting some niche picks in Marvel Tokon if we're getting Danger in the roster. And I like this blurb, too, about, kind of going to the intricacies of the team and the lore that, ArcSys goes into, specifically from Yamanaka over here. In response, the X-Men gather once more to this threat that's threatening the world. However, due to a recent battle, many of the core X-Men members have been forced to withdraw from the front lines. With limited fighting strength available, Storm, guided by Charles Xavier, steps up as leader and forms a new team, the Unbreakable X-Men, to confront the looming danger. She got Storm. We already know how Storm plays, so I think we should go into the... Let's go into the trailer and kind of just analyze these characters. Something to note too is this is Chandelar, I'm pretty sure that's how you say it. This is the homeworld of the Shi'ar, which it is Shi'ar technology. That is what Danger is. It is a whole can of worms, like with the Shi'ar and Charles Xavier. He is a bad dude now in the comics, but yeah, no, it was really cool. I didn't recognize it at first. But the second I saw that pan out and heard Storm's voice, I was like, oh, wait a minute. Hey, no, go back! Hey, look at that. It's Avengers Tower right there. Man, I had voice crack. Oh my god, I had another one. But yeah, no, there's the Avengers Tower right there. That's cute. Wait. I'm guessing these are different places in the world, because it's constantly New York, but as you can see, there's Shibuya Tower. That's in Japan. Unless, this is everything's in Japan for Marvel Tokon. But yeah, no, we already know Storm. Storm is more kind of that, set play. Also, yeah, no, we have an English dub now, so that's really cool. We are on the X-Mansion stage. We have analyzed this stage before. It's absolutely sick. Boom. Oh, and here we go. I imagine that's one of her throws. That's probably her back throw, which you just saw there. Yeah, we got Magik. I don't know why I can't pause normally. This is pissing me off. There we go. Now, Magik plays really cool. She looks more like a... She definitely has an install from, the Dark Child form. Like you see, she throws that fireball while she's in the the Dark Child install form. She throws that into the portal. Then she goes into this portal. As another portal is being summoned, I wonder if she's able to summon portals by going in front of portals and then you can either act upon them, or maybe you can press up a different button and another portal comes up on here. Definitely interesting on how this portal set play is going to be working from Magik, but it's really cool, especially since the fireball does come out at the same time, which, yeah, that's sick as hell. the Fireball coming out at the same time in order to confirm is actually really cool because you can make some crazy mix off of that. I could see her being a really good mix-up set play type of character. So I'm definitely going to be enjoying playing. I'm definitely looking to play her. We do have a limited roster right now. We still have 9 characters we don't know about, so maybe the other 9 characters kind of like talk to me more. But right now, Magik looks pretty sick. And of course, she carries in the air. She has, you know, a pretty mid-range sword, as the developers have said. And she's able to. This was really cool too. Going back in the air, and then boom, call regular assist on Storm. In the betas, you would just call it like an aerial assist if you were in the air. Like, they would be in the air with you, which really sucked. So seeing Storm being able to assist on the ground, you were able to follow that up with a sick as hell Fireball, which I think may be, you know, install exclusive. I think that's cool as hell. And of course, my boy, the Wolverine! Let's go! Wolverine! The Adamantium Rave. Looking cool as hell. So looking at this, you can see kind of, I do want to point that out. This is really cool. It might be a counter super, what we're seeing right here. Because you're seeing that huge chain tornado coming out there from Robbie. But then Wolverine is just able to hit out from it. And still able to set out with some of these slashes. Which I think is really cool, still being able to pick up. We did learn from developer stuff during the state of play, that he is going to be more of a bruiser type character. He is going to be tanky, not going to be as mobile as UMVC3 and other Marvel vs. Capcom titles. It's going to be a lot of armor on his attacks, which I think makes sense for his character. I'm still going to look to play him because he's my boy from MVC. Every time I play a new MVC or new Marvel title, Wolverine is always my first go-to because I just love how he plays in those titles. So it's going to feel very weird being like, oh, Wolverine's in this game, but he plays super different to how I like. Which sucks. But, hey, what are you going to do? And then we got Danger, which, okay, definitely got to show that again. She pops, you know, she dashes in. That was her assist. Goes into her, pops a beam midair, which, by the way, goes straight. It also goes on the ground to go right back up. Are we creating high-low mix in a beam? I think Danger might be broken. High-low mix in just one attack is wild. I'm pretty sure that attack also just put her on the ground there, too. I also do want to point out what she says here, because this will tie into the story. And that's probably a super, but here.
All that remains of Shi'ar technology.
That's probably why she is one of the characters. Shi'ar is getting attacked, as we saw in the intro, and she is the last of Shi'ar technology. This makes me wonder, in the other trailers, we get the 4 other trailers for the 4 team reveals, if we're going to be seeing other stuff happening that could be tied back to these teams. Because, of course, I forget her name, but one of Charles's, you know, long-time relationships, romantic relationships, is royalty in Shi'ar. So maybe heard from her, like, oh shit, Shi'ar is getting fucked up. So we gotta do something about it, my X-Men. And, you know, after that recent battle, they didn't really have much left, even though during, like, in this stage, you know, they're all just kind of, like, they're chilling. Like, Colossus, Beast, this made me wonder, okay, during the battle, we can't fight anymore. Why can't you fight anymore? You guys are all just here. You guys are chilling. I don't know. I would have loved Angel, by the way. Or Quicksilver. Quicksilver for sure. Oh my god. Like, after those recent leaks were like, well, fake now, because they did not say Danger. I would have loved Quicksilver. But as you can see, she has these mines set up. Really cool high kick. She's able to explode, and from that explosion, able to teleport, like, up back from you. So she's able to pick up that combo. Does a little EX move there. And of course, Storm brings him back. And I imagine he would have gotten hit by the mines there. Dual launcher, you know, simple launcher, you know, launcher, beam into super beam. Kind of a standard fighting game combo. Huge drill coming out there. Oh, Gurren Lagann sort of thing. And yes, that is the Unbreakable X-Men, which look really sick. And then we have this Assemble, which I imagine I hope is like a specific super for teams and doesn't create any sort of benefit. Because if that is the case, And I can see that people only running like the predetermined teams for Tokon. Because this looks really cool, especially Wolverine over here going crazy and just going at town, bro. Like I saw that and I was like, oh my god, that is my goat. That is my goat. But yeah, no, that was sick. It is going to be releasing on August 6, 2026. I do want to note, and I don't think anybody's really been talking about this, PT, Pacific Time. This makes me wonder, is this releasing August 6th? Okay, so it is going to be August 6th over in Cali, you know, Washington State, everywhere on the west coast of USA, confirmed August 6th. What time on August 6th, though? It's going to be 9 p.m. on August 6th? Because if it's 9 p.m. or later, for me, that's August 7th. Or is it one of those, like, it's releasing 12 a.m. over in Cali, which means 3 a.m. for me? I don't know. We will see. But there are different editions for this game. There are a lot of editions. See, in the Ultimate Edition, which is the, trying to think, it's $100. $100, you get the full game, the first year pass, which we know the first year pass has 4 characters and a stage. So I imagine it's all going to be themed over one team, which can keep adding teams and DLC passes, which I think is cool. We got 5 character costumes, which Doom. Dude, Doom is aura farming in that one. I mean, his gameplay is already literally aura farming, but Doom is just aura farming. I don't get it. Really cool classic costumes for Iron Man and Captain America. Of course, you know, it's Storm, so you gotta include the punk rock. And really cool seeing Insomniac Spider-Man over here. I mean, it makes sense considering this is a Sony game. So, yeah, we were rocking that. You know, some cool stuff. It's cool. We're gonna be having lobby pets in this game because we have Baby Groot over here and Cosmo over here. I imagine Cosmo and Howard the Duck as a lobby avatar are included in this, alongside the animated, you know, chromatic color unlock. And then these are, if you pre-order, you can get a ride of a cosmic surfboard. You can have an Infinity Gauntlet. So I imagine that's the case. But this is the part that has people going crazy right now. Who the hell is next? Because we see in this picture, you know, Storm gets collared in, and it's like, which team will assemble next? We have Captain America over here, Spider-Man, we have Ghost Rider, and we have Doctor Strange. Now, Captain America, I think, is pretty hook, line, and sinker. That guy's the Avengers. That's the Avengers. No question about it. And I think Doom makes sense. Like, people are like, oh, it's like a villain type team. Like, they can do Cabal. They can do the Dark Illuminati. That would make sense for Dr. Doom to be in a villains-like team. He is literally running a villains-like team. So I think Cabal would be really nice for Dr. Doom to be, you know, the leader of. It just gets more dodgy when you get to Spider-Man and Ghost Rider, because there's so many different routes they can go. Especially when we consider the other 3 characters we know in the base roster of Iron Man, Miss Marvel, and Star-Lord also have to fit within the rest of the 4 teams. Iron Man, pretty safe to bet he's going to be with Captain America on the Avengers team. But I think Miss Marvel will go with Spider-Man, and that will be maybe like a street-level type of team. I really want it, though, to be a Spider-Verse team. I think that would be really cool, maybe seeing, like, you know, Spider-Man anti-heroes. I see people being like, oh, cool, Spider-Man villains. But I want Spider-Man villains that would make sense to team up with Spider-Man to stop this threat. Or because this has to be, this is a team game. In the lore, there are going to be teams of 4, you know, competing with and against other people. So it makes sense why everyone on the Unbreakable X-Men is there. They're the X-Men, bro. They have been the X-Men with each other before, and they're going to do it again. So why are they teaming up? I mean, the Cabal has teamed up before, you know, the Avengers is obvious, but why would Spider-Man villains, like, why would the Green Goblin side with Peter Parker? He's the biggest op! It makes no sense. Like, I could see villains like Venom and Doc Ock. Those work because they have shown good. Venom is an anti-hero and has a lot of redeeming traits nowadays in the comics. Of course, is more of a hero nowadays, so I think Venom makes solid sense for a Spider-Man team. Doc Ock is like reaching, but you could say, oh, this is like post-superior Spider-Man. and he kind of remembers everything. You know, it doesn't reset. It's not a denouement. He remembers this sort of thing. You know, they kind of just switch back to their own bodies, and Doc Ock could be like a good guy now, I guess. Like, that would make sense. I mean, it's reaching a little bit, since that's not how a Superior Spider-Man ends. You know, kind of just resets after Doc Ock was able to have a good life. They're like, no, you need to be evil! So, we'll see. We'll see. Ghost Rider is the most interesting. Because there is what I want it to be, and there's what it probably is. But before that, you know, Miss Marvel being on Spider-Man's team, maybe Spider-Verse, but it also could be street-level heroes. So doing that with, like, Daredevil and Punisher would be really cool. But Ghost Rider. Midnight Suns, bro! Give me the Midnight Suns! I just put Daredevil and Punisher so that, you know, takes them out for that running. But for Midnight Suns, Doctor Strange, Moon Knight, Blade, boom! You have two characters that have appeared before in fighting games, and two characters that are brand new to fighting games. Kind of like what we have with the X-Men, because Storm and Wolverine have a lot of NBC legacy, and Magik and Danger are brand new. I think that would be a really cool blend. I mean, obviously, you know, Ghost Rider's technically new, since it is Robbie instead of Johnny, but I'm using this excuse. At the same time, though, you have to remember that Star-Lord, I did not put on any team yet. Because Star-Lord, in this sort of, like, teamage, kind of sticks out like a sore thumb. And it is really weird to put him somewhere. What would make most sense, because Ghost Rider has become more of a cosmic character lately. Like, even Robbie Reyes has been able to, you know, do a lot of cosmic stuff in the comics. So maybe he can be the leader of a cosmic team. The only thing I can think of is, why the hell is he the leader and not Star-Lord? I feel like Star-Lord would make the most sense. Have you seen Annihilation? I mean, he wasn't the leader, but he did a lot more. Ghost Rider wasn't even there. And Cosmic Ghost Rider, like from, you know, Cosmic Invasion, like, Cosmic Ghost Rider isn't even Robbie. It's Frank. It's the fucking Punisher. So, I don't know. I really don't know what they're gonna do with the rest of the teams, and I do kind of like that. And I really don't know exactly for sure what else we could see, but either way, really cool. Really cool. Really cool stuff. Really cool stuff. Other than that, we kind of get like a little blurb here in revealing episode mode. They do a little blurb about who the X-Men are over here first, being like viewed with suspicion and persecuted as others. Mutants face hostility from humanity. Despite this, the reborn X-Men press on, driven by inner conflict as they strive to protect even the humans who persecute them from the looming threat. That's just kind of how the X-Men operate, so that makes sense. It's really cool though seeing the X-Men in our fighting game. I'm happy they started off by announcing the X-Men, considering NBCI. We all know. But they also reveal episode mode. So stepping back for a moment, the game will feature an episode mode. In collaboration with Marvel Games, we've adapted the narrative, world, and characters specifically for this game. This game mode depicts Marvel heroes and villains, including the X-Men standing against a new threat. Episode mode blends American comics and Japanese manga into a new form of storytelling adapted for a modern video game format. We have collaborated with a renowned writer from the original Marvel comics, I swear to God if it's Hickman, I'm going to flip, to help build the world and write the scenario. The story is presented as motion comics, centered around manga illustrated by celebrated artists. The game will feature full voice acting across 10 languages, which is insane, by the way. It's awesome to see. And the game's music and audio will support spatial audio with PS5's Tempest 3D audio tech. Beyond visuals and sound, the mode also uses the features of the PlayStation 5 DualSense wireless controller to deliver a tactile storytelling experience. We hope you look forward to a new way of experiencing Marvel stories distinct from comics or films and made possible only through games. So, cool. Episode mode, going to be a huge overarching narrative. It's going to be epic. Might just be a movie, kind of like Guilty Gear Strive. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. It'll be on brand for Sony. And we have the pre-order bonuses and premium editions here too. So people who pre-ordered the game will receive the Infinity Gauntlet, Baby Groot, and a Cosmic Surfboard. So that's really cool to see. There will be a standard version, a digital deluxe edition, and an ultimate edition. So let's see, the standard edition. Okay, I was about to say. So the standard edition is $60. You get the game, and you get the pre-order bonuses. That is it. If you get the digital deluxe edition, it comes with the game, the pre-order stuff, the year 1 character and stage pass, and it also gets Howard the Duck and Cosmo as lobby avatar and pet, and this is for $85. So a $25 jump, basically saying, yeah, the character pass is $25. And then the Ultimate Edition has more stuff. Includes all the content we previously talked about, plus the 5 character costumes that we did talk about, including the one, from Marvel Spider-Man 2, which is really cool. But, the costumes are available until August 5th, 2027. I definitely have to play for the Insomniac games. Oh my god. I just realized. I definitely gotta do that. I don't know. I just gotta do that now. And, of course, this for all 20 characters. So, that is really cool. We are going to be getting pre-orders on February 19th, which is a little under a week away. It looks like we will be able to get that on PC. And I'm very excited for this game. I hope you all are. This is definitely my highlight of the year for sure. This is what has been pushing me in the FGC. So I really hope to be doing more, especially in the next coming months. Because the end goal is being on top of everything for this game. I do want to be doing more for Marvel Tokon, especially when I get my hands on it. And I really, really, really want to pull up for CEO and cast for that. I really do. But with that, that's going to be the end of this news update. Make sure you also check out my 2XKO video where I talk about Akali, Senna, and the rest of how the future is looking a little bit more optimistic now for 2XKO. And with that, you all have a good one. Deuces.